Welcome to the Iron Business Show, the YouTube series where we help gym owners who are generating $20,000 per month or less grow to $30,000 to $50,000 per month in revenue. If you don't know who I am, my name is Chris Tutela. I've been working in the fitness industry since 2006 and running my gym, Tutela Training Systems, over here in Clark, New Jersey since June of 2012. We have worked with thousands of people, helping them get stronger and transform their lives. And a few years ago, I partnered with my friend and mentor, Joe DeFranco, to launch the Iron Business Blueprint, a 90-day coaching program where we help gym owners like you grow their businesses, make more money, and have more freedom in their lives and businesses. We have helped well over 100 gym owners all over the world. So if you're ready to start growing your gym and get the real actionable tactics that you will need to truly grow and succeed in the fitness industry, you're going to want to click that subscribe button and make sure that you tune in to each and every episode. Let's get into it. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Iron Business Show. My name is Chris Tutela from the Iron Business Blueprint. And today we're going to talk about the 15 things that all multiple 6- and 7-figure gym owners do. So let's get right into it. Thing number one, we continue to refine, improve, and simplify our service. You see, remember that simple scales. So if you're looking to build your gym and take it to the next level, you can't have all these complexities surrounding your training program and the way that you do things. So simplify everything, and then also always look for ways to improve your service. How can you make things better? How can you make the client experience better? How can you improve results? How can you enhance buy-in from your clients and from your team? These are things that I highly recommend you spend time thinking about once a week, where you block off time to just think and put together a plan where you could simplify and refine your service. Thing number two, we market all the time. So many gym owners that I talk to, before they start working with us, they treat marketing like a sometimes thing. I tried that ad campaign once. I put up a post once in a while. It's not a sometimes thing. If you're going to grow your gym to multiple 6 figures, 7 figures with high profit margins, then you have to become a marketing machine. And I know that you probably didn't get into this to be a good marketer, but it comes with the territory. If you want to get to the next level, you're going to have to do it. It's just a part of doing business. Otherwise, you're going to be the world's best kept secret, and all these other lesser quality training facilities in your area are going to take all of your potential clients, and now you're not going to have the opportunity to actually serve them and teach them the real deal. So you must market all the time. Thing number three, keep scaling in mind. As you grow, you can't do things the same way as when you had 30 people training in your gym, okay? When you go from 30 to 60 clients, things get a little bit different. When you go from 60 to 100, things get a little bit different. From 100 to 150, things get different. So you have to keep scaling in mind, and like I said, simple scales. Next, one of the key things that all multiple 6- and 7-figure gym owners do, we sell. Now, if you're not good at sales, this is a skill that you're going to have to develop. This is a skill that you're going to have to learn. And it's one of the key things that's going to take your gym to the next level. Now, if you're already selling and you're doing a great job and your gym is growing, then this might be a time for you to outsource sales. But the thing is, sales need to be a part of your process. It needs to be a part of your overall system so you could continue to grow and build your gym. Thing number 5, we create systems and lead our team. You can't leave things to chance. You cannot say, oh, well, that's common sense. As you probably know, especially if you have a team, common sense ain't so common these days. So you have to make sure that you are constantly creating systems and you are leading your team, that you're setting them up for success. You have to be the leader that your business and your clients need. Thing number 6, we pour into our team and constantly work to develop them. How many times have you hired someone and said, this person just sucks. They just don't have it. They're just whatever it is. Well, how far did you go with their training? Did you just show them a couple of things? Did you have them shadow you? Or did you create some type of a curriculum to help them develop as a coach? Okay, because that's what a lot of people don't do. They think, I'm just going to hire somebody and they're going to be great, or they're not, and I'm either going to keep them or I'm going to fire them, or somewhere in the middle. You want to make sure that every part of the system that you create sets your team up to win. And listen, this is something that I really had to learn over the years. It's not, you didn't get into this, most likely, you didn't get into this to say, hey, I want to build other great coaches. Maybe if that happened as a byproduct, you're cool with it, but you might not have gotten into it to hire somebody and then develop them as a coach. You got into this because you love coaching yourself and you're developing your own skills. So now you have to take what you've learned and you have to be able to create these opportunities and these pathways to give back and help your staff develop as well. Thing number 7, we have quarterly internships to constantly funnel new people, new potential coaches into our system. Okay, so you're not always just going to find a great coach on the corner and have them come into your gym. Sometimes you get lucky, but you need to have a system where you are constantly bringing in new potential coaches for your gym. Because again, if you keep scaling in mind, you're going to need a team. You're going to need people to help you. So we'd recommend having quarterly internships where maybe you keep some of the guys or girls around, maybe you don't, but at the very least, you are seeing if you could find a diamond in the rough and you're developing coaches. So at the very, very least, you're leaving this industry a little bit better than you found it by creating a really good quality internship for young potential coaches. So it's a win-win for everyone. And then if you have somebody that's really good, then you could potentially hire them at the end of that internship. Thing number 8, we track everything. Leads, cost per lead, ad spend, attrition, revenue, expenses, conversion rates. You have to know your numbers. Most gym owners do not, okay? And I hear you. I didn't know my numbers that clearly if we were to rewind 10 years ago either. But this is definitely something that should be part of your weekly arsenal, where once a week you check in on your numbers and you add them to a scorecard. So this way, at the end of the quarter, you could simply look at that data, look at all of your ad spend, all of the leads that came in. You could look at your attrition rate. You could look at your conversion rate. And this will help you solve problems. If you don't track your data, what happens? You end up trying to solve the wrong problems in business. So all multiple 6 and 7-figure gym owners track their data, track everything. Number 9, we keep communication consistent, clear, and have a reoccurring meeting pulse. You can't leave meetings up to chance. Oh, maybe we'll do it Monday this week. Maybe we'll do it next week. Oh, I can't get my team to commit to a meeting. It's a part of working for you. You have to have a consistent meeting pulse, even if it's not perfect, even if it's not optimal right now. Create something. Get it on the calendar. Make sure it's a recurring meeting. You could always change the time. You could always fix things if it's not working. But at the very least, you must start somewhere. So you must have a recurring meeting pulse. So that goes for your weekly meetings, your quarterly meetings, and your annual meeting. And you should know exactly what you're going to cover so the meeting goes smoothly. And you're not like, oh, well, what do we talk about today? You need to have a plan, a course of action. Just like you have a training program for your clients or for yourself, you need to have some type of plan for your meetings as well. Okay. Next up here, we understand our vision, our mission, and core values, and we build them into our culture. Okay. Your mission, your vision, and your core values. The vision needs to be clearly defined and communicated. You and your team needs to know exactly where your business will be in the next 1 year, in the next 3 years, in the next 5 years. It needs to be mapped out, and you must have a plan on how you're going to get there. The mission, what are you doing this all for? Okay. The vision in business is like, where do I want to go? What do I want? What do I want it by? The mission is, why are you doing this in the first place? What is the overall mission of your business, of your company? What is it that you guys are trying to do? And then your core values, these will serve as your North Star in business. It'll help you with hiring. It'll help you with firing. It'll even help you with potentially firing clients when need be, or making big decisions that you need as you go through your time in business. Clearly define those core values and make sure that all of this is ingrained into your culture. What we like to do is, we have, for our core values, we use an acronym: BLOOD. Be the person you needed when you were younger. Loyal leadership. Obsess over greatness. Onward. And discipline. We have BLOOD on wristbands. We have it on t-shirts. We have it on our wall. And we ingrain that into the culture. So when new members start with us, when new coaches or new staff starts with us, we make sure that everybody understands those core values. We do our best to make sure that those values are aligned with them. And again, they help in the hiring process, they help in the firing process, and they help keep everybody as a cohesive unit to know what we're doing this for. When we talk about our mission and we talk about our values, that's the opportunity for people to connect to something. All right. So make sure that it's very clear. Number 11, we always make it about our clients. So if you're a great coach and great gym owner, you need to know that obviously you are in the people business. So your training sessions should be the best hour of your client's day. The spotlight should be shined on them. It should not just be about numbers and money. It should also be about client results and the client experience. Doing good work. Okay? Keep that in mind always. Number 12, we protect our culture. Sometimes we have to fire team members. Sometimes we have to fire clients. We cannot have, as my friend Martin Rooney likes to call, culture vultures. We cannot have people who will suck the blood and the soul out of your business. Oftentimes, it's better to have that difficult conversation. Not all the time. Not oftentimes. Sorry. All the time. It's better to have those difficult conversations rather than just letting them get by, wiping that underneath the rug, because these problems will pop up again and again, and sometimes they'll look different. And while these problems are popping up, your culture is getting weaker and weaker. So you must protect your culture in business. Number 13, we set a standard and we hold everyone accountable to meet it. What are your standards? What are the standards for your gym? Does your team understand what your standards are? Do your clients understand what your standards are? If they do not, it's going to be hard to hold them accountable because there was no standard set. So you need to have clear expectations and standards. That might come in the form of key performance indicators or KPIs for your team, and maybe even some KPIs for your clients in terms of their progress. Maybe the energy that is required at each training session, maybe the level of coaching, maybe the expectation for as far as how many times is a client's name to be said in a training session, maybe the music that you play. All of these are standards that you will set. Make sure everybody is clear on those standards, have a list of them, train your team on them, and even show them and teach them to your clients and ingrain that into your culture. Number 14, we automate, delegate, and eliminate tasks that are not in our zone of genius. You cannot grow as a gym owner if you continuously do tasks that are no longer in your zone of genius. You have to focus on the tasks that only you as an owner could do. For example, right now I'm recording this podcast. I cannot have somebody on my team record this podcast because they cannot do this. But my team, is handling any payments that fail right now. They are handling all customer support. So if a member needs to put their membership on hold or cancel their membership or upgrade their membership or whatever it is, I'm not the one that is going to deal with that. My team is. If there is something that needs to be done with a specific client, my coaches are handling that. So you have to understand there are certain things that might start as your responsibility in the beginning when it's just you, like cleaning toilets, by the way. But as you continue to grow and evolve in your business, there's going to be tasks that only you can do, and that's where you need to apply your focus, not on the tasks that you could hire other people to do. Number 15, we take extreme ownership. No matter what goes wrong in our business, it's our fault. Take ownership. Stop pointing the finger. Stop blaming everybody else. Even if somebody makes a brutal mistake, guess what? You hired them, you trained them, you created the systems. And unless it was something that was completely out of the ordinary, one of your coaches goes crazy or something like that, well, it's still your fault because you hired them. You should have known better. Have that attitude. Take extreme ownership over everything, and your business will go faster and your life will be better. Number 15, that was number 15. Take extreme ownership. Okay, so these are just some of the things that all multiple 6 and 7-figure gym owners do. If this feels overwhelming for you right now, figure out the one thing that you can do better today and start working on that in your business right now. Maybe that's having a meeting pulse. Maybe that's tracking your data. Whatever it is, start doing it and watch your business grow. And if you want some more help in growing your business beyond $20,000 per month, head over to ironbusinessblueprint.com and fill out a quick application. You and I will hop on a call and we'll discuss potentially working together in the next Iron Business Blueprint cohort, where you'll work directly with Joe DeFranco and myself for 90 days, and we will help you grow that gym. Thank you so much for listening, and I will catch you next time.